Hi Scorpio, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. The message could be for you. Feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. Everything you need to access is down below in my description box, my website link, Instagram handle. Just remember, you know, to again, keep in mind these are general readings. Okay, don't give your power away to tarot. You have full control over your own life and your own decisions, so just keep that in mind. And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've been here and supported the channel. Let's dive in. Sageness. That might be the only card that wants to come out. Maybe you're being very wise about handling a situation. Okay, so you could be super intuitive. We have the Psyche. And we have Imperfection. I feel like that's someone else's energy. Sageness. Cool. Okay. And then we have Nothing. Alright, this is a really interesting reading. This is one of those ones that I really don't get this kind of message very often. I feel like there's a person that you either have interacted with recently or you could be about to. You could be coming across as the one. Sageness to me is usually a person that has like a lot of inner wisdom. Maybe because you've dealt with all sorts of situations, or you're coming across as knowing how to deal with something because maybe you'd already been through something. But there's something here about a person that you could interact with and being really aware of some kind of imperfection, like a person you might come across. They might be, it's like, you know how when you see a flaw about yourself and that's like all you can see about, like you just have zeroed in on that. There could be something there that's actually possibly created some kind of blockage with the Psyche. How fascinating. Okay, so there could be someone here that you deal with and they just, like, they know so much. It's either you or someone else that you're going to be interacting with. And like I said, you could have either already come across this person or you're going to, I'm not sure. But this could be a person that you go to and they just are very wise. You know, they could, maybe they're they're older or more experienced. And there's something there about this person might not like respond, or you're getting nothing from them. We have the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Oh, because something recent just ended. There's either you or someone that you're dealing with. I don't know. It's either someone's coming to you for a lot of advice or there's someone else. Maybe it's even both sides of the situation. Oh, wow. We have the King of Wands in the center. Sheesh. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Seven of Swords. That is really freaking intense. And we have the Five of Cups. Nine of Swords. Whoa. Hanged Man in the reverse. I'm going to put that at the top. Because there's like a perspective shift. It could be coming in around maybe you and some kind of masculine here, because I think it's someone else. Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, this is a really weird situation. High Priestess in reverse, huh? Okay. Oh, wow. King of Swords. Wow. Oh, sheesh. Whoa, there's a bunch of masculines in here. King of Swords, and then there's the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay, so there's been a recent perspective shift, or there's this whole holding pattern that's getting released. You could have been tied to a person's energy or something, or maybe there were things that needed to be taken care of, or going in and seeing things correctly, especially if these are about perspective shifts, or seeing situations clearly. Okay, let me say it like this. I think that you guys could have been through something obviously really rough with the Ten of Swords there. That is like a freaking dark night of the soul. Sometimes you can go through health issues and health crisis while you go through that process. And I think what's going to happen, you have like a masculine, maybe even two. There's two prominent ones. One could have fire sign attributes like Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we have a King of Swords, which is a possible Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And they're kind of coming into the situation, especially if you've dealt with something quite manipulative. Honestly, the way that I see this is there's people, like these masculines might want to come in and provide some kind of like sage-like advice. But then there's almost like it seems like nothing is happening, or maybe they don't want to get fully involved, but there's a lot of strategy going on around this situation. Like, this is super trippy. The way that I'm seeing this is it's almost like while you're still in the process of moving through, almost like this is a weird Twilight Zone thing, because we're still in Pluto retrograde, so it could even feel like just things are strange. You could feel in a time loop. I don't know, retrogrades are always really trippy, but it's like there's still some deception that's going on around this masculine in the upright. And I think what's going to be your challenge is seeing two people that have good intentions for you, or they want to help, or they could see that you're going through something really challenging and really dark. This masculine also could be grieving, because I see these in the upright. There could be something there that they're like dealing with grief or dealing with some emotions, but they're not really showing it, which is okay. Like Seven of Swords, I feel like if it's tied to this person, because this is a healthy masculine, that's at least how I'm gonna keep interpreting this, because it looks like this person is like, they're a good person. They're just trying to hide how much the emotions they have around something. It could be tied to you in some interesting way, but they're quite emotional. And Nine of Swords. So I'm just getting that occasionally, because of what happened, because of this Ten of Swords, like if this really caused a lot of mental disturbance, it's more like these are just triggers that are coming in with the Nine of Swords, and like these that are connected around, because it's almost like maybe you're going in and dealing with an environment. Three of Cups reverse could be maybe people in the situation or people that are connected. If this is like a social environment or something along those lines, I feel like Nine of Swords, I know it's always like a completely written off as that's fear, paranoia, anxiety, but somewhere in the mix there is a truth. Your mind just blows it up. You know, your mind just kind of goes off. And I wonder if you're going in and having to deal with an environment or some way, or you know that there's like these healthy masculines, and it's almost like what I'm picking up on is that you're picking up on something, but something about it might be that to keep your perspective on point, because your mind can interpret all sorts of things, right? It can produce a million kind of stories and scenarios and interpretations and perspectives. And this could be something here where it's like kind of good for you to keep in mind someone else's perspective of dealing with maybe some kind of challenge or this. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here, is this person has some kind of strategy, or they're, you know, like they have a plan. Maybe you're not in the loop of it. Probably a good thing though, honestly. But a lot of this stuff is just mental. It's straight up either you or someone that you're very closely connected to, because we have this thing going on here with the psyche. If this isn't your actual situation or going through the dark night of the soul that you dealt with, you could be really tied to someone else, and you're kind of picking up on their emotions like periodically. And that might be the really confusing thing, is it's like that high priestess might be that sometimes like you pick up on some negative things and you could be thinking like it's you, but it's like someone that you're really, especially if you have these intuitive abilities, which I think Scorpio does, of course, like that high priestess could easily be interpreted as Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I think that you just have, like, you're very intuitive, and but also there could be some blockages there because of all this mental stuff that's happening, because maybe there's something here about getting the mind-body connection back on point. That happens once you go through a dark night of the soul. Once you go through the dark night, there's this process of like getting your health restored. And so that could have been something that was playing out too. And so I wonder if you guys are dealing with people people in the environment, like I'm getting that you might just want to look at people's points of view, especially if they're helping you or they're trying to come in and be like this sage like advice, because it just could be something here about viewing your situation or viewing these people correctly. Because I'm getting there's two masculines here that have good intentions toward you, and they might want to come in and provide some kind of support, or they just have good intentions. There could be one, maybe one is a little bit fiery and like King of Wands is hilarious, but this could be like a really motivational person, or you know, like very fiery and high spirited. And then King of Swords, like this is a person that